years ago, there were peasants in Europe. France was full of them. Spain, Portugal. Greece had the very best, prototype peasants. As for Macedonia, places like that, you were spoiled for choice. Ploughing with oxen and a sort of prehistoric plough. Heaving water out of wells, carrying it picturesquely on the head in a pitcher. Washing their clothes in the river, drying them in colourful swathes on the banks. Driving their donkeys to market with interesting goods in panniers. Small boys herding goats on rocky hillsides. Women hoeing fields. Old men grinding maize. Landscapes peppered with peasants, doing what peasants do, wearing proper peasant clothes. Women in long skirts and aprons, men with black waistcoats and baggy trousers. In England, we didn't have peasants, just the rural working class. Farm workers. Not the same. Not colourful, not picturesque. They had tractors and mains water. They dressed from the co-op. We were artists, Tony and I. We needed subject matter. We needed arresting, evocative subject matter. So we needed abroad. Anyone artistic needed abroad in the 1950s. You needed the Mediterranean and fishing boats pulled up on sandy shores, olive groves under blue skies, Romanesque churches, market squares with campanile and peasantry, sunflowers, cactuses, prickly pears, cypresses, palms. We needed scenery. We needed well-furnished scenery. Particularly, we needed peasants. Real, earthy, traditional peasants. I sketched. Tony both sketched and photographed. A sketch would be worked up later into an oil painting back home. The photos were prompts, reminders. That girl with the great load of washing on her head could be used in due course. Such a graceful stance. Abroad was cheap, relatively cheap. We were skint, and you could potter around Spain or Greece for weeks on a few pesetas or drachma or whatever. One was always in a muddle with the money, what this scruffy note was worth, or this fistful of coins, and then pleasantly surprised when some old dear was apparently offering B&B for twopence halfpenny, or so it seemed. Mind, not B&B as we think of it, more like a bare room with an iron bedstead and a jug and basin, and some crusty bread and coffee in the morning. But all so authentic. We wouldn't have gone near a hotel or a pension, even if we could have afforded it. We wanted to be seeing things as they saw them, the locals. I've still got a sketch I did of one of those old dears, all in black, head to toe, brown wrinkly face, and so grateful for whatever we paid. Portuguese, I think, or possibly Italian. Or was that in Yugoslavia? We were young, early 20s. We'd met at art college, set up together, decided to get abroad as much as possible, for as long as possible. Abroad then was just Europe. Now it's everywhere. Sri Lanka, Thailand, Barbados, wherever. But in the 50s, abroad meant the continent. And that was that. Tony was so good-looking. Those sort of rather ravaged good looks, even at 22 or so. Thin face, dark brown eyes, dark brown hair flopping over his forehead. Dark brown body, too, because he was so much in the sun. Abroad's lovely sun. And he was very much the artist. French beret, check shirt with the sleeves rolled up, linen slacks. And me? I was pretty arty, too, back then. Jeans, when jeans were hardly known. Bra top, bare midriff. Sloppy Joe sweater when chilly. Fair hair to my shoulders, tied back with a pink cotton hanky. The hair is neither long nor fair these days. Went mouse, then grey. And shoulder length won't do it at 80. Oh well, I dare say Tony has worn a bit too, wherever he is. If he still is. Attractive? Yes, I was. We were a somewhat arresting couple, I'd say, sketching away in little Greek fishing villages or beside some Spanish field.